Alright, so for the chain, guys, we were going to go ahead and throw some gloves on. Man, parched. As you can see, I got these from my wife. Damn, these son bitches are tight. Man, well, better than nothing. So here's the OEM chain. She's honestly still not bad, but, you know, it's getting to the point to where if I really just did a deep clean on it, it would probably be good. But as you can see, it's starting to kink up. Some of the kinks I noticed that I had to kind of forcefully get out, which is not too terrible. It's not too good either. So we're going to go ahead and replace her anyways. Let's bust it wide open. So here is the master link. $4 for a spare. Figured what the hell. It's good to always have a spare. I mean, it gave me the option to buy the chain and in the drop down menu for my factory 520 106. This is a 106 link gold X-ring chain. That's the length of the OEM chain. So there shouldn't be any cutting involved, but we're gonna lay it out and check. So much prettier. I'm gonna go ahead and bust open the Motion Pro breaker. Now, this is a chain breaker. This is not a chain press. Now, and what this right here is this is a master link press. This is what you use to press the side of the master link down. Press it in just enough to where you can see the cutouts, the grooves, so you can pop the clip on. That's what this is for. If you don't have one of these, you can actually use pliers with an adequate size washer or something. Get creative with something around those ideas. You can compress it in, just the same idea. Don't compress it too far in. You guys can see right there is my broken spoke on the rear. I'll be replacing that when I do the D606 install. I want to do that, and I'm going to do a rim lock. I just figured I don't want to try to replace it now. I could try to feed it in there and thread it in with the tire on the wheel, and you could do it, I'm sure, with one, but rather than try. But anyways, so all we got to do is line this rear right here up with this and get it as tight as you can by hand first. The reason why I'm using this right now is because I just re-greased all that. It's a little slippery. We're just going to use a adjustable, and just go slow. And what we're going to do now is just make sure it's still centered on the back here. Yeah. And as you can see, she's coming out. So it's good to do that. It's good to take it off and take the whole assembly off, then reslide that back on, because that lets you know, as you can see, that pin is 100% inside the cutout. That allows that to push straight through the opening. It'll get tight, and then it'll start to loosen up again, and that's it. Pop this off. So since I got my front cover off, I'd like to just go ahead and just take the chain off entirely right now. See, as you guys can see, like right here, you see that kink in the chain? Well, I gotta flex it kind of hard. I mean, as you can see, I got that kink to straighten, but stretched a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. OEM chain length works perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and install it. Then you get your 10 and your 12. You loosen the front nut, like so. Jam nut. And we'll just go three turns in here. We'll do the same on the other side. Like I said, same thing. Loosen the jam nut. Three turns is probably way too much, to be honest with you. We're going to adjust the chain anyways. It's actually much easier if you just don't do what I'm doing and go ahead and loosen this in to where you get enough slack on the chain, then just pull it forward. So we're going to go ahead and do that rather than playing the guessing game, trying to get it just enough. So what you want to do now is take your master link. This is the clip. It's very important which way you put this on. We'll go ahead and install the faceplate properly. Go ahead and bust open our grease. 2 O-rings on the base. And just to do it, we'll install this with the lettering upright. Oh, dude. Master link's on. Just rub the grease off on my fingers there. O-rings are in. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and take our other 2 O-rings, place them over, and we just take our link, make sure she's nice and clean. Don't have anything that's going to keep it from going on straight. Slide this in place. And as you can tell, you would never be able to get that to go on far enough by hand. So you want to go ahead and put this tool on, line it up like that. Make sure it's snug on the chain. This isn't what presses it in. This is just what you want snug. And then it's this part that will press the chain back. Alright, so as you can see, my grooves are just hanging out. Just enough to get the clip on. Just a smidge of an excess. That's about what you want to get the clip on. So we'll go ahead and pop the clip on. And whenever you do that, you want to make sure that your chain is still freely moving. Where you press that in, you want to make sure it's not like bound up or anything. It's got to freely move like so. Alright, so last step, guys, to doing this, you want to take your clip, master link clip, you want to install it so this right here rolls forward. So you want to have the opening on facing the back of the bike. And the reason for that is so when it's rolling through, like so, you get grime, you get buildup inside here. These things are notorious for having grime everywhere with the OEM front sprocket cover, front chain cover. It's terrible. And when it comes through here, if you got something binding up in here, if you got it forward, it can pop it right off. So we're going to put this on. It's got a little cutout in the top. It's bigger. Slide the bigger side over. Put the front end on. And we'll go ahead and pop that in place. As you can see, it's almost 100%. And she's all the way on. It's as easy as that. And the new chain is on and good. And we'll go ahead and adjust our chain. And that's almost good. Needs to be a smidge tighter. Plus, it's not aligned right now, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, guys, well, that's it. Front brake's done. Rear chain is on. Tension and slack is set. Clip is on, so we're good to go, man. That's it. That's all I have for this video. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. I got a ride coming up tomorrow, so we're going to go ahead and test out, break the new front brakes in, see how they feel off-road. First set of Galfer pads. See how they go. Peace out, guys.
Stare into my eyes in the dark. Stare into my eyes forever. Stare into my eyes in the dark. Stare into